Welcome, adventurers, to the Chambers of Xeric, a large cave system built underneath Mount Quidamortum, built by Xeric himself in the Kevos lowlands. This place is both unforgiving and rewarding, while presenting a great challenge for those that wish to acquire a new set of skills with this high skill cap ceiling the Chambers represents. And with this, guys, I present you 2 weeks worth of my experience here at Chambers, both showing you my experience of how I've improved, as well as an Excel sheet that has logged every single drop, every single split that I have witnessed here at the Chambers of Xeric. Considering how Chambers is endgame content, you can expect some very good rewards here. The two most common rewards that have a weight percentage when you roll onto the rare drop table of about 29% is the Dexter's Prayer Scroll and the Arcane Prayer Scroll. The Dexter's Prayer Scroll is what unlocks Rigor. Highly recommend that you get that. It's worth 55 mil right now. Please get it, it's well worth the money. And then there's the Arcane Prayer Scroll, and that unlocks Augury, which is 4.6 mil. It's nice to have, but it's not very highly sought after, but it is a bonus and it's pretty cheap, so you might as well get it. The next two items up on the list are the Twisted Buckler and Dragon Hunter Crossbow. The Twisted Buckler is worth about 5.8 mil. It is the best range shield slot for range offensive and range defensive. And the Dragon Hunter Crossbow, you guys probably already know what this is. This thing increases accuracy and damage against dragons by 30%. It is worth 111 million GP. It destroys Vorakath, it destroys Ohm. It's worth a lot of money. It's a very good item. The next set of items that you can earn is the Din's Bulwark, Ancestral Hat, Ancestral Robe Top, Ancestral Robe Bottom, and little did they know add Dragon Claws. Din's Bulwark is a tank shield, and it's only worth about 4.2 mil. As for the Ancestral pieces, these provide a magic strength bonus, but each piece has a different percentage. The Ancestral Hat is worth about 14 mil, the Ancestral Robe Top is worth about 58 mil, and the Ancestral Robe Bottom is worth about 59 mil. As for Dragon Claws, obviously it's used for PKing, but it's also used in raids as well as other PVM content, and these are worth about 55 mil. Finally, we're at the Mega Rare drop table. And the three items in question are the Elder Maul, the Kodai Insignia, and the Twisted Bow. The Elder Maul is the best in slot crush weapon you can possibly obtain, and it's worth 11.2 million GP. Followed by the Kodai Insignia, which is used as one of the two components to make the Kodai Wand. And this is valued at 82.3 million GP. This is used in Inferno. It's used for general magic training. It acts as a water staff, so it has unlimited water runes. And you can also have a shield equipped, so Arcane with a Kodai is definitely overpowered. And finally, we have the Twisted Bow, the highly sought after drop everyone wants to see from Chambers. It is worth over 1 billion GP because it absolutely decimates monsters. Destroys Inferno, destroys Ziliana, destroys Jad. It's a very powerful weapon. So I'll have some raid footage on the background here playing, but I'll just like to talk about my experiences and opportunities here that I've experienced this 2-week period. And the first thing is that I started this KC amount at 55. You guys will see in the Excel spreadsheet with all the loot and everything, starting KC is 55. And if you remember in my PVM video, I stated that it was around 40 kill count of when I finally would stop dying to Ohm. You guys are probably thinking, I've also seen the comments where you guys are like, this guy's garbage at this game. How does this dude die to final Ohm phase at 40 KC? Like, how terrible are you? And I will tell you this, it's all about positioning. I was not positioning myself in regards to the crystals, so I would take needless damage, which then would allow me not to get attacks off on Ohm. I also did not have the correct positions in regards to blowpiping, so I would accidentally pull Ohm to the center of the room where it would attack everyone, so I messed up, as well as I was not micromanaging my supplies with the aids and the revites that I brought in, so I was just using too much of that, or just using them at the wrong time, as well as inventory management with my gear setup. So I have it now set up where I would have the gear in a column or a row, and it's just, oh, I need to switch the mage gear. Boom, 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 done. All right, attacking mage hand. Now with these improvements, I have made my raiding experience far superior. I've had a lot more fun, and it just was a much better time. Now I'd like to talk about my raid party size now. Now it ranged from anywhere between duos to a 6-man. So yeah, I made huge improvements. I know how to do a raid now. I know how to skip mage hand on duo. I know how to run head on mage hand at duo. It's awesome. I love it. It's great, dude. I love to see the progress I've made in these past 2 weeks. I'd say I have done so much better than I have ever in OSRS in regards to improvement for a PVM challenge. Now, going back to the party sizes, duo to 6-man or so. I think it was a 6-man. I think that was the highest one I did, but it was mostly trios. Now, I have a dedicated trio team. They are Smoogie Mark II, so shout out to him, as well as Wrong Tick. These guys are excellent at what they do. They are great at this game. Smoogie, he did raids before me. He went out on his own. He was asking me, hey, can we raid and whatnot? And I said, no. And that was more of an excuse for me because I didn't feel comfortable with myself and my abilities, because I didn't practice, I didn't train myself with raids, so I just assumed I would be bad and I'd be bringing down the team. Don't think that, guys, okay? So Smoogie was dedicated and persistent in asking me, and I finally gave in, and I finally said, hey, let's raid again. Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. And he has seen improvement over the past 2 weeks because I've been with him for this video, as well as he has improved mechanically, and he's learned skipping, and he's improved his gear, and he's done a lot. The dude has improved a lot, so shout out to you, man. Awesome job, dude. Wrong Tick, on the other hand, he comes from a background of efficient raiding, comes from a group of people that are super hardcore, that do the 15-minute trio clears, and he has recognized us as individuals that there's potential in these guys. These guys have potential. They can definitely do it. They just need more practice. They need guidance. They need a mentor, a teacher, someone to supervise them while raiding to make sure that they can perform to their best, because the abilities are there. They just haven't unlocked it yet. And that's what Wrong Tick had as a viewpoint of us. And he is excellent at what he does. He gave us explanations as to why you need to do this in this room, why you should do that, why this doesn't work, why this item isn't optimal compared to, let's say, Tecton, for instance. He's really good. He's a great teacher. He really is. He says he's not a mentor, he's not a teacher, whatnot. He says, oh, no, I'm not that great, blah, blah, blah. No, dude, you're really good at this. Please, continue on. Now, guys, for just general experience with raids, I'd say that if you're looking for a group of people, try it with your friends first. See if there's any of your friends that are really close in combat levels to one another, or it's at the optimal level for you to do raids. Always recommend that. But if you really don't have anyone and you're looking for a dedicated community, there is a Discord server called We Do Raids. And they are excellent at what they do in regards to providing resources on raids, how to be better at it. There's gear advice, gear setups for your different amount of money that you have, as well as they do workshops teaching people on rooms that they may not know about. And it's a really good experience for you to get the general knowledge. Now, if you're looking for a dedicated team, you can find people there. And over the course of, maybe a dozen raids or so with a certain number of people, if synergy's there and whatnot, maybe you can get a permanent team. You never know. I have found my team. You guys can probably find yours. And with that, guys, I think that's the end of my experience talking. And now let's get into the loot stuff, because that's the juicy stuff. Guys, 2 kills in Dragon Hunter crossbow. It's so good, dude. No way. Please.
I bet he's chatting with his buddies like, should I fucking scam them? Oh no.
Don't lie.
Come on, just come and split this shit with us. What? This is the worst bit about raiding in this server. The suspense of whether he's gonna split it or not. Have we just been fucking scammed for a T-bow?
I'm pretty sure.
As by now you know, me and Pax got scammed for a T-bow split. Best thing I can say or take from this situation is take it with a pinch of salt. Probably one of the worst things to happen to a player on RuneScape, but you can't let it get you down. You can't even breathe life into people like this. They're not good for the community. They're just toxic, and that's all they'll ever be. And honestly, that's all I can really say about the situation. Until we get a T-bow, peace out.
And since we were scammed at the T-bow, discussions were posted on various Discord servers as to where Wrong Tick was introduced to our little group and becoming our third. And with that, he has provided insight and help along the way to improve our rating experience, as well as share drops along the way. Yo, Kodai! Oh,
Nice.
dude.
That's what we like.
Oh my god.
Patience pays off.
Oh, it's in my name. It's in my name too, dude. Let's fucking go, dude.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
It's in my fucking name. Boys, go to the GE. Get your fucking asses to the GE. Oh.
Is that your first name drop?
Very first name dropped. Oh
That is
my
a good ass first
god. So there's copyrighted music, so I can't really put the recording, but I was like, yo, dude, we got a rare drop. Woo! And everyone's like, it's an arcane. This is absolutely terrible. It could have been a dex. What's your problem, dude? But me, I'm like, yo, it's a purple. We got a purple. Yeah. Everyone's like, dude, calm down. It's like one of the worst ones. You guys look at the chat, we got a Dexterous Prayer Scroll in a 5-man raid, so that's pretty nice. Kill count number 92 is when we got that, so feels good, man. Are you fucking for real right now, dude?
Fucking Dins. Are you kidding me? Out of all fucking things we can get.
Oh my god. Oh,
Well, at least now we have to go for the back-to-back.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Hey, on the positive note, it's in my name.
Yeah, another one in your name.
Oh my god, dude, we got it. We got it. Ancestral robe top, dude, let's go. You gotta jump for joy, man. You gotta jump for joy. Oh my god. We actually got it.
Oh, dude.
The first price check of everything that I've logged in the Excel sheet that can fit in this inventory is 17.5 million GP. Alright, I'm gonna go get the second inventory and then you guys will see some stats in the Excel sheet. Second inventory going up right now, nothing too notable, very few items here, couldn't fit in, in the first one. And it comes to a total of 3.4 million GP. Alright, so let's go consult the Excel sheet. So upon looking at this Excel spreadsheet, let's look at the runes and ammunition. For the death runes, 4,270, blood runes, that amount, soul runes, that amount, rune and everything. I'm just going to go through this very quickly. Next up is the herbs. This is the amount that I received in herbs for all 104 raids that I did. I started with 55 KC, ended with 159. For ores and gems, this is how much I obtained. And now if we go to the other table, you can notice that I do not have any elite clue scrolls. Now the reason why I don't have any elite clue scrolls is because I have one in my bank. I really didn't want to earn any, so I just left that blank. And I received 8 torn prayer scrolls and 5 dark relics. Now for the big boy things that we want to see, the rare drop table. I received 1 dex, 1 arcane, 1 dragon hunter crossbow, 1 Din's bulwark, 1 ancestral hat, 1 kodai, and 1 twisted bow. The amount of money I earned per raid, including the rare drops as well as the normal drops, was 1,100,000 GP. Loot per raid with the rares with T-bow was about 4.3 million. Without rares in total, it was about 21 million, and the money that I took home was 117 million GP. As you can see over here, Dragon Hunter Crossbow at 57 KC, T-bow at 65, Coda at 70, Arcane at 76, Dex at 92, Din's at 117, and Ancestral Top at 154. Once again, I'd like to thank my channel membership supporters, and they are Josh, Sterling, and Kevin Ace. Once again, guys, thank you very much for supporting the channel. It is always very much appreciated. That's the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoy your day, and I'm Shangamuffin, and I'm signing out.